Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Optic Shadow, and you might be wondering why there are literally two of the same, almost the same exact house right next to each other. So the reason for that actually is I tried recording and making a tutorial on the house you see behind me, so I made a complete clone of the same exact house, and turns out that my screen wasn't recording. So now I have two of the same exact houses next to each other, but one has a lawn and one doesn't. So I'm actually going to be doing, again, hopefully this works, a tutorial on the house. So, with that in mind, I hope this is an amazing video. To start out your build, you want to go up 4 with white concrete, and then go to the side another 8. Once you finish that, just go up another 4, and then go along another 8, just like you did on the bottom. Right now, your build should be looking like this. Block, because we're going to cut. Okay, now we're going to fill in the spruce under. Just mind to keep the last block empty because we're going to add some white concrete there later. Your build should be looking like this. Now we're just going to add in the glass panes for this side. Just go around until you reach the edge and just circle the whole thing, filling it with glass panes. When you have your build looking like this, now we're going to move on to the side of the house. Right over there. What you want to do is build out 2 white concrete blocks like this, and then pillar up just 3, and then a 4. So it looks like this. Put another layer of white concrete over here, and then add 2 black stained glass panes over there, and circle it with more white concrete. Repeat that 4 more times, so you have 4 windows. Right now, the side of your build should be looking like this. The next thing we're going to do is work on the front of the build, mainly the entrance. For the entrance, we're going to do this. Place gray concrete going all the way up until you reach the window. When you reach the window, just on this side, pillar up 3, then continue as you did normal, just 2 times. In the empty space you just made, place 3 spruce trapdoors leading in this direction. That's very important, so this window doesn't connect into it. Now we're going to move on to the entrance after you finish the pillar. We're going to place 3 spruce planks on the bottom, right next to the pillar, and then make a 3x3 out of black stained glass. Keep this side open because that's where your door is going to go. After you finish with the actual entrance, circle your whole entrance with white concrete. Once that's done, make a 4x4 area with gray concrete, and we'll detail it in a second. For the detail, you want to just add 2 spruce trapdoors on the inside, like so, and on the other side, you want to place 4. The house is starting to look really good now. What we want to do now is place smooth quartz slabs on top of here, just to make the build look a little bit nicer. Now we're going to work on the balcony that goes on top of the entrance. For the balcony, you want to place white concrete going right outside of this section over here, the detail right next to the door, just 1 block outward. Once you have that done, go another 7 blocks outward and fill in the square. Your build should be looking like this from the side at the moment. On top of all of those blocks, including the ones above the entrance, place stained black glass panes. Now, going along, just make 1 more section of concrete, and again, place a black stained glass pane on top. From here, we're going to add more detail along the back. Make a 5x10 area with gray concrete, and we'll detail it in a second. Your build should be looking like this from the section we're on. For the detail, you want to place spruce trapdoors 3 blocks from the top in a 2x3 area, like so. We're going to make this into a corner, so take another 2 pillars all the way to the top with gray concrete. Now we're going to work on the balcony rooftop. Go out 2 blocks with your white concrete and just circle it all the way around until it hits the gray blocks. Put quartz slabs on top, and that's done for your outline. Now what you want to do is fill the whole outline of the roof with white concrete and then smooth quartz slabs on top, just like so, and your build should look like this from the top. Fill in the rest of your roof with just smooth quartz slabs because you want your roof space. Now we're going to work on the balcony and the entrance to it. Wrap around with white concrete all around until it hits the gray, and add just one of the same thing on the bottom. To fill it in with glass panes, place the blocks over here, make an overhang, just skip this 1 block, and then fill the rest in. Your build should be looking like this. Just place another 2 glass panes over here to act like a door that's opened. We're going to fill the rest of the balcony in with white concrete. For the last part of the balcony, just fill in the rest of the smooth quartz blocks on bottom with white concrete. Now to add some finishing touches, just put a lantern on each of the corners of the roof, and that's it for your balcony. Your build should be looking like this from the front. Now we're going to work on the back of the build. Fill the rest of this wall in with white concrete, but nothing on it, no windows, no anything else. On the last block of white concrete that you just built, on the bottom half of the block, place spruce trapdoors going along the whole bottom. Your build should be looking like this from the side. Using spruce planks, create a perimeter going along from these spruce trapdoors all the way until this side over here. Now that you've placed your perimeter, going 3 blocks in, so making a 3x3 area, just place stained black glass panes. Now that you have your 3x3, you want to just make an arch overhanging over just these 2 blocks, which is going to become your doorway. Place 2 stained glass panes over here to create that doorway. Fill the rest of the blocks in with glass panes that you created your perimeter with. Now we're going to create the porch, going 6 blocks outward with smooth quartz stairs and wrapping around at that 6th block, leading all the way to the other side of the perimeter. That's going to create the outline for your porch. Mine out the rest of the blocks that are inside and replace them with either smooth quartz blocks or smooth quartz slabs that are upside down. Once you finish clearing up the inside and putting quartz instead of it, that is your porch done. I'm not actually going to do all the detailing inside and all the detailing outside on this build because this is the 3rd time I'm building it. Practically know it by heart by now. So I'm just going to take reference from these builds and teach you how to make individual things with it. If you want to make the pool, create a 9x17 long perimeter with smooth quartz, taking out 3 smooth quartz blocks and replacing them with smooth quartz stairs. That's going to become your hot tub in a minute. Once your perimeter is done, mine down 4 blocks around in the whole area. Once you dug your hole, fill the bottom with smooth quartz. Make sure not to mine down a 5th block. Once you finish your flooring, you want to make your staircase. Using 9 stair blocks and a little bit of smooth quartz blocks and a bit of glowstone and some glass, this is really all you need to know for reference of how you make your staircase. Make sure it is centered if you want it to be exactly like this. For the hot tub, using those 3 stairs, just go outward and make a 3x3 area in total. Fill in the bottom of the hot tub all around in the pool and place one block just on the top so you have a decent sized hot tub. Fill it in with water and then your hot tub's done. For the lighting, one block from the edge, you want to just put a glowstone, then again some glass, and repeat that every 2 blocks. I don't like actually doing anything in the center. I feel like it doesn't look right, so I just did 2 on each side. Now it's finally time to fill in your pool. I made a mistake with this one, and I actually filled it in from top to bottom, which was actually a lot harder because everything was flowing all around. So I highly suggest filling it in from bottom to top. It may use more water blocks, but still it's worth it in the end if you want your pool to look smooth. That's your pool done. If you want to make this grill, all you need is 2 magma blocks, 2 trapdoors, 6 stone brick stairs, and 2 weighted pressure plates, and 2 regular rails. It's really quite simple. I really don't have to do a tutorial on how to make this. It's super simple. I just have to do a run around, and you could clearly see how you make this build. Now I'm going to teach you how to make this viewing platform of the pool. It's quite complicated, at least in my opinion, so I'm actually going to be doing a full tutorial on it. To start out, 2 blocks away from each other, place 2 dark oak fences, and then just place another 3 on top of them. Connect them together, and then repeat that 5 blocks away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then do the same exact thing on this side. Your build should be looking like this. Now it's simple enough. All you do is just place in fence gates going along the back and along the whole build. That is your shaded area done. Now all you need to do is the chairs. Place 2 stairs like this, 2 stairs like so, and then 2 stairs going outward to make it look like those are 2 lounging couches. Place a fence in the middle, and either a spruce trapdoor or a gray carpet on top, and that's your build done. Now it's time for all the foliage. What I did to make my lawn look like it was recently mowed, I used green concrete powder along with grass, lined, to make it look like it was just recently mowed. Now for the foliage. For this tree, which is not any cut tree like those in the back, it's just kind of just one of those trees that you plant and do whatever with. It's actually pretty simple. All you need to do is pillar up 7 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then another 3 with spruce leaves. I'm not going to teach you how to do this exactly, and I'll elaborate more on how to build these in a different video, but this is just a quick example of how to do it. Go along the outside, just like so, to start out. May look a bit weird at first, but eventually it will look like a tree like the one you just saw earlier. Now, at random, pick a few blocks that you just mine out the bottom with, and maybe make a few longer, a few shorter, it doesn't matter. Then, randomly, place a few leaf blocks going everywhere, and mine out a few if you don't like where you put it, and just generally create it to look like it's a bit random to make it look like it actually might be a tree. And you see, there you go. That's all you really need to do. Spam leaf blocks, mine out a few if you don't like what it looks like, and that's really all you need to do for that. I'm going to teach you now how to make the trees that you see over here. These are also pretty simple, and you don't need to just spam randomly or anything like that. It's all patterned. Just pillar up 8 blocks with wood. Once you've done that, again, do 3 spruce leaves on top. And then from the second block up, so starting on the 3rd block, just go all the way up with leaves on all 4 sides. Once you have that done, it's really simple to make it look like that. All you need to do is just on each side, 1 block up from the bottom of the leaves, just place 2 leaf blocks, making it look like it's almost a teardrop. And that's really all you need to do for that tree. It's a nice trimmed design, and I really like it, and I'll probably use it in a lot of other builds. This is pretty simple enough. It's basically just a 2 by 3 area of oak leaves, and I just lined it up all the way until the end of the property. The rocks is probably the trickiest part of all the foliage, besides maybe the tree for you guys. All I did to start out is I just made a stone pillar going all the way along the property. After that, I mixed in a few other blocks and randomly placed on the outside, there's a lot of random with a lot of terraforming and stuff, and just made it look like there are curves and a few rocks falling down, and just like that. If you have 2 blocks outward, if you have 1, if you have none, and just keep on going like that. Then, using stone slabs and cobblestone slabs, just go along, place them, and make it look like it's actually more curved and like a design. Then after that, detail it with andesite and gravel. That makes it really look like it's really textured and looks like real rocks. I'll show you how to make these again more, and I'll elaborate in a different video along with the trees. And that's really all the foliage on the outside. There's really nothing else for this build, and I really enjoyed making this, besides the fact that I made it 3 times. The first one was just a test to see if it was a good build. The second one was my favorite, because I actually made an elaborate design on it. But again, my video got corrupted, or the screen wasn't recording. I'm not exactly sure what happened, and and my recording didn't work. So I again made the build, and I think it turned out pretty well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. If you want, please make sure to subscribe if you liked the video.